I've been collecting materials for a boat. I gotta collect stuff that's small, lightweight, but might be handy. This pin could come in handy, especially since about a month ago, further down this very same road, I found a pin that this would go through. It's in my car. I also got a couple of these little tiny pool noodle looking things, and this is just standard garbage. This right here could be used to structurally stabilize any watercraft I might be trying to make. Anything out here that's number one recycled plastics, I can melt down. Oh shit, yes, $5. Oh my god, yes. Ah, half of $5. Well, that ain't worth nothing, but I'll put it in my pocket anyways. Maybe we'll find the other half of it someday. Anyway, there is a lot of trash out here. A lot of stuff that can be used for structurally stabilizing the boat. A lot of this stuff, if you cut it into strips and then twist it, you can use it so that, alright, well, for example, marine foam, it's got actually quite a bit of give to it. But at a certain point, it'll break. Now, if you have stuff in there with a lot of flex to it, but to give some rigidity to it and keep it, held together, it's less likely to snap. So, there's also the fact that the foam isn't exactly cheap. It's like $14 for a bottle or $14 for a spray can. So it's expensive. This plastic here is actually Mylar. It's turning yellow. That right there is number one, I believe. Trash bags are usually made out of number one or number two recycled plastics. I'm about halfway to my car now. I figured if I got my camera out and I see that guy, I can make a positive ID. If the camera's already out, it ought to be pretty easy to do. One thing I wanted to mention about recycled plastics. Number one recycled plastics, that's polyethylene terephthalate, and it melts down at 276 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, there are things that you can do to it once it's in a molten set or a molten state. There are additives that you can put into it that'll make it fire resistant or fireproof. Also, if you use carbon, like literal ashes, you try to burn the ashes until they're white. And that'll actually make it so that if the exterior gets hot enough, the carbon interacts with just a little bit of the plastic, and it basically creates a little bit of a bubble, and it's called an ablative reaction. Basically, the carbon layers, they allow everything that's holding them together to basically burn away into more carbon, and then it doesn't allow the heat to transfer through. Oh, damn it. Well, those pool noodles flew off. One of them's right down there. That sucks. Well, that guy's poor penis. I'll probably go down there later and pick them up because those are pretty useful. Those can be used as filler, and I can use plastic like this to tie onto it, basically make a net that when I pour in the foam or spray in the foam, it'll basically encase the net within foam, and that'll help to structurally stabilize it as well. Since everything it's made out of floats, even if you break it in half, it's still going to float. Also, if you are able to flex it enough to actually break the the styrofoam hull in half, it's still going to be holding itself together by that net mesh work. Oh, that was a homeless camp. One point in time. All right. So we're almost back to my car. There was stuff I was planning on doing today. I tried to get as much as I could done. It would have been nice to spend more time at Starbucks. It would have been nice to drive to the Dells. More free building materials. I pulled these out of the road. It's actually on video when I pulled these out of the road a few months ago. So they're still sitting here. There's also one that's on the other side over there. It was a big horker though. Anyway, these will help to create some structural stability. And I think I can carry them. If I can't, I'll just set them down part of the way and pick them up later. Thank goodness it's just light woods. Alright, that's not gonna work. That'll work. If I hold them against my hip, then it doesn't have too much weight to it. Basically just the weight of my arm at rest is enough to keep it from moving. And then I just got my fingers up against it to make sure. There's a lot of this stuff out here. One of my ideas with these plastic bottles is to melt them down into boats. It'll last for freaking ever. But I also want to use them to put within the foam, just like I'm going to do with those miniature foam pool noodles, anything like that. I can use to try to fill in space. Probably won't meet up to marine code, but I just want to get the hell out of here. I don't want to be stuck with people anymore and their stupidity and their theft and their pretending like the victims deserve it just because they say so. Oh, you're homeless, so you must deserve being victimized. Oh, you're a male, so you must deserve being victimized. You have a penis, it must be your fault. Society says so. We're going to ignore the law and we'll follow social bias and slander and, of course, religion. Delicious. I'm also trying not to get angry and irate. I'm in a lot of pain and it's not your fault. I could probably blame it on you, but that won't make it your fault. Now, there are times where I try to explain a situation and people want to accuse me of blaming it on them. At that point, I do blame it on them. This is what it sounds like when I blame it on you. And they don't like it. There's all these people who wanted to tell me, oh, life isn't fair, life isn't fair, life isn't fair. When I blame Scott DaCosta for killing Natalie, no, it's not his fault. He didn't kill her. But when I told him that, what did he say to me? And it is recorded on this YouTube channel. He said, that's not fair. He's absolutely right. It's not fucking fair. I just found a quarter. And I'm going to pick it up. What year is it? I can't tell. 1994. I guess it's in the bike lane, so I'm not breaking the law. I'm just... Alright. We're almost back to my car. It looks like it's 5:14 p.m. Too late to drive to the Dells to do anything anyway right now. I did go grab some of that bamboo, or that guy's got all that nice bamboo outside of his house. Some of the stuff that got knocked down, I went and cleared out just a little bit more of it. Make it look nice. And of course, we're almost to my car, so that's a good thing. I haven't seen that guy, but I know he comes here to get McDonald's, and I know he comes here to get soda pops, so maybe on my way to my vehicle I'll see him. That shit's still working its way out of my system. I get to walk and see if I can do this without getting ran over. Sometimes I wonder, only because I've almost been ran over. And had a few other folks out here almost get run over in front of me. So, yeah, if you're a pedestrian, Oregon is treacherous. I don't have enough to go into the Starbucks now, but my cardboard is in my car, so I might be able to fashion the sign and sit for a bit, make enough to go in. They close at 8 o'clock though, and it's after 5 o'clock, so I'd only get about 3 hours in there. Less than 3 hours, but that's better than nothing, ain't it? I was able to get a little bit done this morning. Let's go back in. I'll get some more done this evening before they close. All right, we're almost to my car. Make sure we don't get ran over across the street. I think we got lucky. Look at all that traffic. All right. Coming in the video now that I'm back where I'm needing to be. I didn't see the guy I'm looking for. I did find some guys that'll help on the trip. Hopefully I'll get to a video of me making the boat, but the problem is having a place to build it. Having a place to be left alone. It's kind of like when you guys invent us a new tent. You think it's going to help. Well, you spend $20,000 inventing a new fucking tent. That's $20,000 that could be used on property that we could put our tent on. Because we have tents. You guys don't stop to think about the 30 years worth of extra wear and tear on our bodies. That's right. We die on average 30 years less than the rest of y'all. So, you can talk out your backsides all you want. The fact is that you're literally killing us. And then you call us mentally ill and it's all okay, right? Good to be radio. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper. No victim left behind.